guys, so we've got the motor completed. It doesn't look too bad at all. Got my wires laid down in there. She turned out pretty good, as you can see. Let me set it over here. So anyway, and then I got the air breather looking good. So if I set it on here just to mock it up, put my air breather on, and she don't look too bad at all. Back just a bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna turn out looking good. Alright guys, we're gonna continue on and we will be with you here in just a little bit. Alrighty, so we got the wheels done. It didn't turn out too bad. A little hard for me to get the black, those center pieces, but it didn't turn out too bad at all. I think they'll work. I think they will look sharp under there, and we will see how it goes. Alright guys. Alright guys, so I've got the rolling stock done, and it all went together super well. This is really turning out to be a pretty great kit. One of the few kits that I've ever put together that the exhaust actually matched up with no problem. But like I said, she's coming together pretty good. Motor fits in there really well. So I've got the rolling stock done. I've got the interior done, and it sets on there pretty good. So we're continuing to work. Now with the body, I've got the body primed up and sanded down, but I think I've had a change of heart. I had originally planned to use this ultra silver gloss, but I don't think I'm going to. The more and more I think about it, the more and more I look at this car, I just don't think that's going to work for me. So I'm going to have to rethink this and consider another route. So let me ponder on this, and I'll be back with you guys shortly. Alright guys, decided to go with the white. Just could not. More and more I looked at this car, the more and more I felt that it really needed to be white with the black stripes and the black on the hood. That's just what this car was made for. So I know people do them in the yellow. The yellow looks cool, but man, I just thought the white and black would really kind of come together. So I got to do some wet sanding, kind of prep it a little bit better, hit it with a clear coat, and it should be good. Anyway, we'll be back in a minute. Okay, so we've got the decals on, and they didn't turn out too bad. Couple little hiccups. Putting this stripe over the door handle right here. I tried putting a little slit in the decals so it would slip over it, but it didn't go quite as well as I expected. But that's okay. I can live with the way it is. But other than that, I mean, I think the decal went on really well. So I think it turned out pretty good. Same thing on this side. Decal didn't quite go over that the way I wanted it to, but I like the way it turned out. The hood turned out pretty good. So anyway, so we're about to throw some clear coat on it. I did get my GSX there. You can't tell, but I've got a up under there I've got the decal. So anyway, so hopefully it'll all look pretty good once I get everything on it. I did do some battery work on the inside, as you can tell. So we're gonna continue on to see what we can do about getting this finished up. All right, guys. We'll hit with some clear coat, do some chrome, some side markers. I've painted the grill to get the paint around the headlight bezels and everything it's supposed to. So we'll go from there. All right, guys. We'll see you here in a little bit. All right, guys. Let's take a look at the final product. So this Revelle 1970 Buick GSX turned out super well. I really enjoyed building this kit. This is one of the very few kits that I've put together that I've had absolutely zero fitment issues. No fitment issues at all on this this kit. So it was a blast to build. Again, this is the 1/24 scale Revelle 1970 Buick GSX, skill level 4. I had originally thought about doing it in the ultra silver, but the more and more I looked this model over as I was building it, I thought, man, the white and the yellow is just the way it needs to go. I think it would probably look pretty good if it had been black with white stripes and the white hood stripes, but I just wanted to kind of continue on with the way it should have come out. The paint that I used was just Tamiya satin white. And I think it turned out pretty good. And then I just hit it with a 1K clear, which again I think turned out extremely well. The only parts I had left over from this build was the custom hood, the wider tires, the wider rear wheel hubs, and the longer shocks, and the extension to raise the rear end up a little bit. So, but other than that, I mean, everything. I used everything on this kit, and those are the only things that I had left over, which I thought were pretty cool. As far as the decals, the only thing I really had left over was the custom, and then you get a yellow stripe if you want to paint this thing in yellow. You get a yellow stripe for the hood. I didn't put bucket seats on there because with the black seats I didn't think they'd stand out all that well. And then you get a few extra hub centers that you could use, and they do give you extra GSX decals. So anyway, this kit again was a blast. I really enjoyed building it. I think it just really, again, I'm just going to say it, I think it really turned out extremely well. Let's take a little bit of a closer look. So the engine compartment, I know it was supposed to be painted in black, but I elected to go with the white on the inside. I think it was okay. It's not a big deal. I got my battery wires in there. Hold on just a second. I did not glue this down. If I can get it off, it fits on there really well. So the battery wires, they went in there just so easy. The detail on this, as far as the engine compartment, I thought was pretty good. The rear spoiler has its decals on there. As far as underneath of it, again, the mufflers is one of the few kits where the mufflers actually fit up under there and actually connect to the manifolds. I've not had that before, so I highly recommend that if you are interested in building this kit, to get it, to build it. Again, it was a blast to build. I kind of got to the point that I needed a good kit to build. I've been building some that, you know, forgot to put the air cooler in there, or the air filter in there. That's not a good thing. Anyway, I had some kits that gave me a little bit of trouble, and you know, you kind of get to that point where it's like, man, I just don't know if I want to deal with more problems on a kit. But building this one kind of got me ready to go again. So anyway, this is my version of the 1970 Buick GSX. Tell me what you think. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's been a while since I put one out, so I wanted to make sure I got one out, and this one just kind of, man, it just really went together good, and I was really happy to have one that came together so well. Anyway, so if you like what you see, let me know. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to it. If you like what you see, hit the like button, share the videos, let other people see the work that I do, and you know, gives me an opportunity to see other people's channels when they come and visit mine, and then I, you know, subscribe to them, and we go from there. So anyway, thank you guys, all you guys that are already my subscribers. Thank you for your input. I've been getting a whole lot of good tips here recently. People coming in looking at my older videos and kind of give me some really good tips. I appreciate that. All right, guys. I think the next one we're going to work on will be really outstanding build. I'm looking forward to doing it. So anyway, thanks a lot, guys, for watching my channel and supporting it. Love you guys. Y'all take care.